you could tell us the kind of clamor that is growing. What is the next of kin of the victim? What are they saying as far as not wanting to, India should not be playing with Pakistan is concerned? We're getting in a lot of voices. What are those voices like?
Well, Cheti, if you speak to the family members of the martyrs or even the common people here in Jammu, you will get the answer about this question, that they are saying that at a time when our soldiers are making the supreme sacrifice, terrorists are infiltrating, playing cricket match with Pakistan is not the right thing to do. And in the past also, Cheti, we have seen that how Pakistani cricketers have been making very provocative and very, political statements even during the cricket matches, during the presentation ceremony. We have that how Shahid Afridi, provoked many times. He made very provocative,
That's right. Gohar Gilani, you heard what Sunil ji had to say. How does then one as a nation end up showing solidarity to our brave Jawans or to the martyrs, to the victims, the kin of the victims, and show to them that the nation stands by them despite having a playoff with Pakistan, Gohar Gilani?
See, Cheti, I think all conflicts should be resolved in their proper context and historicity. And this, rhetorical talk and emotional talk doesn't solve anything. After all, all the conflicts are resolved on the negotiating table. If you obliterate the middle ground, make civil society and make sports redundant, and shut down everything, cultural exchanges, academic exchanges, all you, leave for, kind of exchange is violence. So I think if there should be statesmen from either, from both Pakistan and India, from Islamabad and New Delhi, who have the statesman-like spirit to resolve conflicts and so that the future generations live in a safe and secure environment. That would be my last comment.
And I'm pretty sure that SP Vaid agrees with you. SP Vaid, don't you think that this is a political issue, or the statesmen need to sit across the table and resolve this issue and not pile this on to spot?
Yes, broadly I agree, but I have my doubts whether you have statesmen in Pakistan, because it is the army and ISI which calls the which calls the shots. I don't think you have anybody of that stature in Pakistan who can control the ISI and Pakistan army, so that the people of Pakistan are just like us. They are so warm to Indians. India and Pakistan are, after all, two brothers separated by artificial boundary. And culturally, by all means, we are brothers. There's no, we share same history, same culture. But what has happened in Pakistan is the control of government, control of every wing of Pakistan society is overtaken by the selfish interests of the Pakistan army and its ISI.
And hence, but then the onus also, SP Vaid, somewhere falls on India to make sure that they put pressure internationally to bring Pakistan on the table to resolve issues as well. Because here we're debating a country playing off with Pakistan, and we're talking about a sport. And on the other side, we're talking about a resolution and finding a plausible solution to an issue which is bilateral in nature.
Is this question to me?
Yes, absolutely.
Can you repeat?
I'm saying that since you mentioned that, across the table, one needs to sit and negotiate, but Pakistan is not somebody who have the statesman-like politician who will come across the table to negotiate, then the onus then falls on the statesmen in India to make sure they put the international pressure and build the chorus to bring them onto the table to talk and find a plausible resolution.
Absolutely, absolutely. In fact, not only for this region, for the whole world, it would be a great thing to achieve for the peace of the world and peace of South Asia. But tragedy is the things in Pakistan are not like in India. The Pakistan army and ISI has taken total control of the whole society, whole government. In fact, there was a time when Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif was in control, but ultimately you see what happened to him. Look at his fate. He was deposed by General Musharraf. So there is a requirement of statesmen from India to impress upon the big powers all across the world, whether it is US, whether it is China, whether so they all can bring along Pakistan, and we sit together and resolve the issues.
That's perhaps the plausible solution that we're talking about.